and welcome to the 2026 HCC State of the College. Today, we're bringing together civic leaders, business partners, investors, educators, and community champions who all share a stake in Houston's future. Thank you for being here. My name is Todd Duplantis. I'm the Interim Executive Director of Communications and Marketing here at HCC. Before we begin, which we're beginning right now, I'd like to recognize the leaders joining us today. If you are an elected official and representative, please stand to be recognized. Let's give them a round of applause, and we appreciate you being here. We want to thank you for your service and for standing with Houston City College. This program is a snapshot of our progress and priorities and a look at where we are headed as we bridge the skills gap for today's jobs and tomorrow's economy. Now, over the past year, we've strengthened industry alignment, expanded pathways to high-demand careers, and sharpened our focus on incomes that matter to students and employers. Right now, it's my honor to introduce our board chair who helps guide this work forward. Please welcome to the stage HCC Board Chair Ava Laredo. And Trustee Laredo joins us right now. Let's hear it again for her.
Thank you, Todd. Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. And welcome to Houston City College's 2026 State of the College. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you to our elected officials, business and civic leaders, workforce partners, and community stakeholders for joining us today. Your presence reflects a shared understanding. Houston's growth depends on talent, and talent depends on access to the right skills at the right time. Before proceeding, I would like to acknowledge my fellow members of the HCC Board of Trustees. Each of them worked tirelessly to serve their respective communities and the entire HCC district. I would like to ask each of our trustees to stand and be recognized as I call their names. Sean Sheben, District 5, Vice Chair. Dr. Cynthia Lenton-Gary, District 7, Secretary. Monica Flores-Reichart, District 1. Renee Jefferson-Patterson, District 2. Dr. Adriana Temez, District 3. Lalu Davis Yemerton, District 4. Dave Wilson, District 6. Dr. Prieta Vanderbilt Stallworth, District 9. And yours truly, District 8. Thank you. The skills gap for today's jobs and tomorrow's economy, and it speaks directly to Houston City College's role as workforce engine for this region. That work is only possible through partnerships, and we are grateful for the employers, the innovators, and leaders who invest in our students through the program support, equipment and technology, internships and apprenticeships, and who help connect learning to real careers. Our partners' logos are displayed on the screen, and we cannot do it without you. And we thank each of you for standing with Houston City College. Will you please stand if your logo's up there so we can wave at you? Thank you. Again, Thank you for your support. Our students thank you, we thank you, and our city thanks you. The return is real students, taxpayers, and our community. They benefit from every dollar invested. Again, thank you to the HCC Foundation for expanding scholarships and opportunities. And thank you to our faculty and staff for the work that you do every day. Now, it's my honor to introduce our Chancellor to deliver the 2026 State of the College Address. Gracias. Welcome, Dr. Ford Fisher.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Good morning. Thank you, Board Chair, Laredo, members of the Board of Trustees, other elected officials, business and civic leaders, industry partners, faculty, staff, students, and friends of Houston City College. The State of the College is an opportunity for us to address the great successes we've had this past year, and for us to tell you where the college is headed and the exciting opportunities we see ahead for our students and for Houston. Here in these next few minutes, I want to answer a fundamental question we ask ourselves frequently. Is Houston City College aligned effectively with Houston's future? Are we driven to be the partner Houston deserves? A city shaped by automation, digital systems, and innovation? Well, I'm happy to tell you that the answer is yes, a resounding yes. Although we realize that too many of our residents are still facing barriers tied to literacy, poverty, and housing insecurity that limit access to stable, high-wage careers. This is the reality that keeps us pushing forward. Our mission as a college is more needed and more urgent than ever before. Across our economy, jobs are being redesigned. Technologies are reshaping how work is done. Skills are aging faster than credentials, and the distance between opportunity and preparation is growing farther apart for too many people. So this morning, I want to focus on one defining challenge and one defining opportunity facing Houston and higher education locally and nationally. How do we bridge the skills gap for today's jobs while preparing people for jobs that are still being shaped? Here at HCC, we believe the answer is not to react to change, but to prepare for it intentionally, collaboratively, and at scale. This means preparing Houston's entire workforce across industries, credential levels, and career stages for an economy that is changing faster than ever before. For many students, Houston City College is the doorway to higher education when a four-year university is out of reach, whether due to admissions, cost, or life circumstances. More than 70% of our students come from households that are the first in college households. Their foundational coursework is needed, and we transfer students seamlessly to major universities, creating affordable, achievable pathways from access to opportunity. Recent workforce research from the Greater Houston Partnership makes our regional reality clear. Houston will continue to add jobs, particularly in healthcare, construction, logistics, and supply chain, aerospace and aviation, energy transition, advanced manufacturing, and digital and information technology. At the same time, we are seeing slower growth, and in some cases, a decline in more routine administrative and traditional production roles that are increasingly automated. Now, this tells us something essential. Jobs are not disappearing. The nature of work is evolving. And when jobs are redesigned, education must be redesigned with them. This moment challenges long-held assumptions. Does every meaningful career require a four-year degree? Or do many high-wage, high-demand roles require shorter, targeted, industry-aligned credentials, some earned in 1 or 2 semesters? Are machines replacing people, or are humans moving into roles that demand technical fluency, adaptability, and continuous learning? At Houston City College, we do not speculate about these questions. We ask our industry partners directly. Aligning education with workforce demand is intentional and data-driven at HCC. Our strategic approach integrates global and national workforce trends, guidance from the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, labor market intelligence from the Texas Workforce Commission, and direct input from industry experts who serve on our advisory boards. Our industry advisory committees are purposeful and strategic. Employers help us understand which skills are changing most quickly, which credentials carry labor market value, where workforce shortages are emerging and why. These insights shape program design, credential structure, teaching methods, equipment, and technology investments. This is how Houston City College stays ahead of workforce change, not reacting to disruption, but by addressing the employer's needs. And we depend upon the industry experts to ensure that our programs are going to provide livable wages for our students. We know that credentials and teaching methods align with how work is actually evolving. And when education is designed with intention, it creates real pathways. Pathways that open doors for people who may not have seen themselves in these careers before. Sasha Sosa was a teacher at a local daycare program but had big ambitions and decided to attend HCC part-time, given, of course, the demands of her day job. So when she was choosing classes, an electrical circuitry course caught her eye. She soon discovered that she had a passion for wires and electricity. She transferred seamlessly to UT Tyler and excelled, graduating with her electrical engineering degree. Today, Sasha has risen from a field engineer to become a design engineer at Agreco, designing major projects across the nation. When we talk about innovation, we're not talking about isolated pilot programs or buzzwords. We are talking about system-level design that recognizes talent, builds confidence, and creates momentum. Across the economy, innovation is reshaping how we manufacture, how we deliver healthcare, how we move goods and people, how we build cities, how we protect digital infrastructure, and how we explore air and space. These are not future concepts. They are the realities of today's workforce. Houston City College is intentionally positioned at the intersection of emerging technology and applied learning. J.W. Banks was headed to high school when he heard about HCC's dual credit program with HISD. He took advantage, applying to North Houston Early College High School, and studied hard. He graduated with both a high school diploma and associate's degree. And after finishing his associate's, Banks seamlessly enrolled at UH to study computer science. That degree led to his role today as a proud software engineer at the leading AI and software firm, Pros. So if innovation is truly a system, then we must be equally serious about understanding the workforce our city needs. And our understanding cannot be based on outdated job titles, but grounded in real-time labor market data, industry intelligence, and clear technology trajectories. This is where HCC excels. By aligning faculty expertise in program design with what the workforce will need tomorrow, not just what it needs today. Today's workforce is defined less by job titles and more by capabilities. Employers are telling us they need technicians who can diagnose problems across systems, adapt as technology changes, and operate safely in automated environments. That means graduates who understand mechatronics, robotics, digital controls, and data, and not in isolation, but as integrated systems. And that's why HCC faculty align curricula to these realities, ensuring that students learn how to think, troubleshoot, and adapt in real-world production environments. This is how we prepare talent, not just for the first job, but for careers that evolve. The Texas 2036 Classroom to Career Analysis underscores a critical reality: Texas's long-term competitiveness. That depends upon how well we prepare talent for industries being reshaped by technology, automation, and data. I mentioned that job skills now age faster than credentials. Industries are evolving, skill requirements are shifting, and education must be designed for both speed and durability. Manufacturing today is being redefined by automation, robotics, and intelligent systems. Global manufacturing leaders and industry groups agree that future production will rely on digitally connected equipment, real-time analytics, and advanced materials. The modern manufacturing workforce must understand both machinery and data. Houston's manufacturing sector is already moving in this direction. Companies are investing in smart factories and advanced production processes to remain globally competitive. HCC is moving in the same direction. At HCC Southeast, our advanced manufacturing, mechatronics, and robotics centers of excellence are training Houston's workforce for the industries of tomorrow. Today's manufacturing is high-tech, data-driven, and automated, far from the assembly lines of the past. HCC students gain hands-on experience with robotics, precision equipment, digital systems, and automation technologies, earning industry-recognized credentials and completing stackable pathways that prepare them to contribute on day one. Our programs emphasize problem solving, adaptability and safety, ensuring graduates meet the needs of aerospace, medical devices, construction technologies, and advanced materials industries. Employers consistently validate this approach by hiring our graduates for roles that require immediate technical contributions, confirming that our training aligns with modern production environments and safety-critical systems. By integrating cutting-edge labs, real-world projects, and employer-aligned training, Houston City College is not just educating students. It is delivering the talent Houston needs to innovate, compete, and grow in a rapidly changing high-tech economy. This creates new workforce opportunities in areas such as robotics, maintenance, digital production oversight, additive manufacturing, and industrial analytics, careers that combine technical precision with problem solving and innovation. This transformation is not limited to manufacturing alone. Automotive industry careers are also evolving rapidly. The automotive sector is experiencing one of the most significant transformations in its history. In parallel, HCC is deepening collaboration with major automotive and mobility leaders to ensure our curricula, equipment, and training environments reflect the rapid shift toward electrification, software-defined vehicles, and intelligent transportation systems. These partnerships prepare students for the next generation of automotive careers, blending mechanical expertise with digital data and cybersecurity skills. Houston's growing role in electric vehicle infrastructure, logistics, and advanced manufacturing makes this training critical. Houston City College supports this through our aviation, automotive, and transportation centers of excellence, providing hands-on experience with hybrid, electric, and autonomous vehicle systems. Heavy vehicle and diesel programs prepare students for industrial careers. Example, this semester, 835 students are enrolled across automotive repair, automotive technology, and heavy vehicle diesel programs, reflecting strong demand for these credentials. Students train using AI-supported diagnostics, predictive maintenance, and industry-aligned software and equipment, ensuring they graduate workforce ready. Dual credit pathways in partnerships with Fort Bend ISD, HISD, Gulf States Toyota, and other P16 partners provide seamless connections from high school to certificates, associate degrees, and careers. These initiatives demonstrate that HCC is a regional leader in transportation workforce development. Similarly, Houston's infrastructure and built environment are undergoing rapid change. I'm referring to the regional infrastructure already in place, our roads, buildings, bridges, along with the distribution systems that provide us with water and electricity. National engineering and construction organizations emphasize that future infrastructure must be smarter, more sustainable, and more resilient. Digital modeling, integrated project delivery, and sustainable materials are now standard expectations, not emerging concepts. Houston's continued growth, infrastructure, investment, and focus on climate resilience make these skills immediately relevant for us. At HCC Northwest, Our engineering and construction centers of excellence are preparing students for the future of work through hands-on learning, advanced technologies, and industry-aligned experiences. The Engineering Center of Excellence's Associate Plus model pairs degrees with industry-recognized certificates, giving students both academic credentials and workforce-ready skills. Project-based learning, makerspace challenges, and competitions such as NASA rocketry and robotics provide practical problem-solving and teamwork experience for our students. New training opportunities are expanding in areas such as building information modeling, smart infrastructure systems, construction automation, and sustainable design. Fields that demand both technical rigor and creative thinking. At HCC Central College, the Construction, Architectural Technology, and Construction Management Centers of Excellence, including smart building technology and heating and air conditioning, are leading in sustainability, energy efficiency, and intelligent building systems. Students gain expertise in AI, machine learning, and advanced simulations. Enrollment in these programs has increased sharply over the past year, with HVAC, electrical, and construction technology growing by more than 50%. The Homes of the Future project will unite students across our colleges to construct 3D printed concrete homes, showcasing innovation in sustainable design. These initiatives prepare HCC graduates to shape Houston's resilient, intelligent, and human-centered built environment. Healthcare. Healthcare remains one of Houston's strongest and most complex workforce engines. National health systems and research institutions consistently point to technology as the driver of the next generation of care through telehealth, AI-supported diagnostics, precision medicine, and biotechnology. As one of the world's leading medical hubs, Houston is both shaping and responding to these advances. The workforce implications are significant. Demand is growing for professionals trained in telehealth operations, laboratory automation, AI-assisted diagnostics, and biomanufacturing roles. These are roles that merge clinical expertise with technology and patient-centered care. HCC's health sciences ecosystem is responding directly to one of Houston's most urgent workforce needs. In June of 2024, we established a new satellite campus for Coleman College of Health Sciences at 3100 Main Street and saw it grow to more than 6,400 students in a single year. Our accelerated LVN to ADN transition program is addressing the nursing shortage through a rigorous 3-semester pathway, with the first cohort entering the workforce this summer. Thank you. We've also launched high-value programs, such as anesthesia technology, while redesigning our biotechnology program to offer stackable credentials from certificates to an associate degree, preparing students for a technology-driven healthcare sector. Additional pathways are also training students for critical roles in endoscopy, pharmacy, sterile processing, and other in-demand specialties. And excellence is measurable. HCC's Northeast Emergency Medical Services Program is ranked #1 in Texas. Thank you, with a 99% national registry pass rate, well above the state average. Aviation is entering a new era defined by digitalization, automation, and advanced air mobility. Industry associations across aerospace and aviation emphasize that future careers will increasingly rely on data, predictive maintenance, unmanned systems, and advanced simulation. Houston's aviation ecosystem, spanning commercial, defense, and aerospace innovation, continues to expand. This evolution is creating demand for avionics analysts, drone operators, predictive maintenance technicians, and professionals skilled in digital flight systems. Our new aviation program at HCC Northeast, which includes aviation technology, airframe and power plant, and emerging unmanned systems, is being built to meet the rapidly evolving demands of the aerospace and aviation workforce. Launching in the fall through a partnership with Fort Bend Independent School District at Kempner High School, HCC's aviation maintenance program is advancing toward FAA Part 147 certification, ensuring graduates meet federal standards for aviation maintenance technicians. Students will train using advanced simulation, industry-aligned equipment, and hands-on maintenance labs designed to mirror modern aviation environments. As aviation becomes increasingly digitally driven, HCC is preparing students not only to maintain aircraft, but to work with AI-enabled predictive maintenance systems, avionics, and unmanned technologies. Supported by FAA continuation grant funding and strong P16 partnerships, these programs create clear pathways from high school to certificates, associate degrees, and high-demand careers, showcasing Houston City College as a regional leader in aviation workforce development. Underpinning every industry is digital and information technology. National and global technology leaders agree that AI, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and data analytics are now foundational workforce skills, not specialized add-ons. Houston's economy increasingly depends on digital talent across healthcare, energy, manufacturing, finance, and logistics. HCC's Digital and Information Technology Center of Excellence reflects the convergence of skills Houston now requires. HCC is doing its part by preparing students to think and act across systems, using hands-on labs and simulations that mirror modern workforce and security environments. With more than 3,000 open AI-related positions in the Houston region and growing demand for cybersecurity analysts, data scientists, and software developers, HCC is ensuring that students are trained to step into high-demand roles immediately. This is how Houston City College is positioned to meet the demand for tech talent, preparing students to fill thousands of digital and AI-driven positions across Houston's fast-changing economy. Trading opportunities now center on applied AI, cybersecurity defense, cloud infrastructure, and data-driven decision-making. Skills that allow workers to move fluidly across industries and career pathways. This is what I'm talking about. Industries are no longer operating in silos. Digital technology now underpins manufacturing, healthcare, aviation, logistics, construction, and public safety. This demanding a fundamental redesign of how credentials are structured and how they're delivered. This new approach to higher education means employers and industry experts are essential partners, not merely as advisors, but as co-designers of talent pipelines. We ask industry leaders to tell us what is needed, what is changing, and what skills will matter next. With faculty expertise, infrastructure, technology, and partnerships in place, HCC has the ingredients to make workforce transformational real across every sector. HCC is aligning education with industry-validated demand, focused on preparing students not just for their first job, but for careers that will continue to evolve. This is what it means to lead at the forefront of innovation, to understand where the workforce is headed, to respond with intention, and to produce the skilled talent that the Houston region and Texas will depend on for decades to come. Across HCC, innovation is embedded in how we teach and how students learn. Faculty are integrating artificial intelligence directly into instruction, training students to use AI as a professional tool for diagnostics, design, and decision-making, just as it is used in today's workplaces. We're expanding immersive simulation, virtual reality, and extended reality, so students in healthcare, aviation, and advanced manufacturing can practice critical skills in safe, high-fidelity environments before entering live labs, clinics, or field settings. And through cross-center of excellence collaborations, students are working on integrated projects that combine digital technology, engineering, construction, and manufacturing, mirroring how real systems now operate across industries. This is how students encounter tomorrow's tools while they're still in the classroom and not for the first time on the job. This approach is delivering measurable results. More than 95,000 students enrolled last year, up more than 8%. Thank you. Graduates earning 8,527 awards last year. Thank you. Credentials of value up by more than 12%. Fall to spring retention at 78%. Graduation rates are at the highest in recent years, with the class of 2025 achieving a 150% graduation rate compared to their original cohort in 2021. $4.9 million in additional performance funding. These numbers represent lives changed, not just metrics achieved. Houston City College's work is earning national recognition and industry trust. This year, the college was referenced in national conversations tied to Apple's U.S. manufacturing and workforce investment strategy, affirming the relevance of the work happening here in Houston. Through national consortia and advisory councils, we align our curricula and work alongside global technology leaders, including Microsoft, Intel, NVIDIA, SpaceX, Amazon Web Services, IBM, and Dell, as well as a broad network of global technology and advanced industry partners. Employers validate our approach by hiring our graduates, offering internships and apprenticeships, and providing ongoing feedback on the skills that matter most. That feedback loop, industry to classroom and classroom to career, is what keeps Houston City College aligned with a rapidly evolving economy. To show that impact in action, let me share the story of Jason Lauren, an HCC alum. Jason reminds us that when employer partnerships, career services, and workforce-aligned education move together, opportunity becomes real for our students. I invite you to turn your attention to the screen for this brief video.
I'm Jason Lauren, and what brought me to Houston City College was I took the time to do my research online. I found the manufacturing engineering technology program at Houston City College, and it felt achievable. Houston City College provided a pathway to a high-demand industry. One of my instructors advised me to go to a job fair. I was kind of skeptical about it, so I went to the career service department because I was told that there was a lot of resources there that I could utilize. Mock interviews, build my resume, and that's why I met Vonda Dargin there, and that's when all the doors opened up for me.
I call Jason my diamond in the rough. Jason came into my office, and he was that student that was eager to learn but did not know exactly what direction he wanted to go into. He just knew he was ready to go to work. This is what Houston City College wants to do with our students. We're looking for partners who want to train, develop, and invest in our students.
My name is Jeremy Green. I work at Foxconn. I'm the quality leader. I manage, supervise, and train employees on a daily basis. Foxconn joined forces with HCC and did a hiring event where 150 students showed up, were able to be interviewed, and some of them were hired right on the spot.
And so then the job fair came, but right before the job fair, Vonda Dargin asked me, "Oh, what are you gonna wear next week?" I said, "I have a pair of slacks and a button-down shirt." She said, "Let me put you with the career gear."
I didn't even have to tell him this time how to dress, and he came prepared. The next thing I know, he tells me, "Miss Vonda, I want you to meet somebody." He had actually gone and met the head of Foxconn.
We found this qualified individual that not only I got to see him every day, but I had to put,
What's going on?
Hey man, how are you? It's good to see you. When I first met Jason, I knew that he was sharp, super intelligent, and he has a lot of good background and knowledge from his previous studies and all that stuff. And I knew it was gonna be a pleasure to work with him.
Working with Jeremy has been a great benefit as well. We've been able to feed off each other. And we're able to help each other grow tremendously. From safety to quality, manufacturing processes, that program covered everything. So it has geared me to be pretty confident in my role at the job, and now I've taken on a leadership role.
The partnership with HCC benefits the students because they have an opportunity to come and join a growing company, and there's going to be plenty of opportunities for students to come and join the Foxconn team.
I mean, all of the resources are there, but the students have to seek it. Potential students who may want to enroll, or alumni, or even current students in the program, to go into the workforce with that support system behind me and to be able to refer back to the curriculum and get advice from my instructors, that have been a strong support system behind me.
These are the kinds of opportunities that are out there waiting for you. These open the doors for our students.
My name is Jason Lauren, and I'm a proud Houston City College alumni and now quality engineer at Foxconn.
Thank you to Foxconn and to Jason. Jason's story is the outcome we're building toward. It is why we remain so focused on building pathways that lead to real jobs, real wages, and real momentum for our students. As part of its commitment to student success, HCC has invested more than $183 million in dual credit programs since 2001. Including more than $20 million already invested this year, creating early access to college credentials and pathways to high-demand careers to help aspiring students throughout our district access the benefits of higher education. The HCC Board of Trustees also approved $10 million in scholarships for Houston Connect to Workforce and Houston Reconnect programs. These funds provide scholarships for students who want to earn short-term, high-value credentials in 1 or 2 semesters. This initiative serves new students entering high-demand fields and returning students who stomped out and need a pathway back. It accelerates completion, removes financial barriers, and connects Houstonians to meaningful work faster. Thank you to our Board of Trustees. Today is rooted here in Houston, and it reaches well beyond our region. Through the HCC Global Online College, we're expanding high-quality workforce-aligned education beyond geographic boundaries, connecting learners and industries across regions and borders, and supporting companies with teams in multiple locations who need reskilling. HCC remains a national leader in artificial intelligence education, offering students hands-on experience with cutting-edge AI tools and applications across multiple industries. To strengthen our expertise and drive innovation, we are bringing a chief of AI on board, positioning HCC to embrace AI across every aspect of the college, to drive operational efficiencies and ensure students, faculty, and staff gain the skills needed for high-demand roles in the digital economy. So in this way, Houston City College is not only a regional workforce leader, but also a model for preparing diverse populations with the knowledge and the skills required for technological innovation, with the help of people and companies like you. We're not just filling jobs, we're building a skilled, adaptable, future-ready workforce. We live in a city that believes in the future. An eyes-forward city is what we are. We stand here today on the banks of Buffalo Bayou, the very same bayou on whose banks Houston began as a bold idea. In 1836, the Allen brothers looked past the heat, the floods, and the uncertainty of our region, and called this the future great city in Texas. Since then, Houston has grown into a major port city built on enterprise, resilience, and the work of generations, fueled by ingenuity that has taken us to the moon and back. Nearly 2 centuries from our founding, that same belief still defines us. And it raises the question, what future will we build next? And who will be part of it? Work roles are evolving. Industries are transforming. And the pace of change continues to accelerate. Will you join us in this work? We need you. Together, we can bridge the skills gaps for the jobs of today, even as we prepare a future-ready workforce for the jobs of tomorrow. Thank you all for being our partners. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chancellor, for those powerful remarks, for a clear vision where Houston City College is headed. And thank you to our board, our faculty and staff, our elected leaders, business partners, and community stakeholders for joining us today and for your continued partnership with Houston City College. Have a great weekend.